So to start off on House of Villains, you claim that you don't completely see yourself as a villain. Why? Can you elaborate on that?
Um, if being a villain means that I'm willing to stand my ground and, call things out for what they are, even though it's not what the producers would like, then yeah, maybe I am a villain. But I don't think that fits into the traditional definition of a villain per se. But it's interesting that you bring that up because even though I didn't feel very villainous going into this show, this show was school of villains for me. I mean, it taught me how to be a villain, and it's really no surprise we have the best villains to ever do it all in one house, and to survive in that environment, you had to learn some tricks of the trade, and that's exactly what I did. So yeah, I'd like to retract that statement. I think I am more of a villain than I ever thought I was, and this was proof.
Okay, so that's funny because I was going to ask you if you didn't see yourself as a true villain, why go on to a show called House of Villains? But you kind of just answered that. I was wondering though, in part, if you came onto House of Villains to show that maybe you're more than the guy who we met on Love Is Blind.
Well, yeah, that is exactly why I went on there. It was an opportunity to show a different side of myself, a side that was very purposefully left out
Mm.
on Love Is Blind to kind of portray a certain image. I mean, I don't want to get into it too much, but I did feel that Love Is Blind is a kind of an exploitative show, and that's kind of what that show does to the participants on there to make good TV, which is fine, whatever. Ended up being very entertaining. So it is what it is. But coming on this show, I did want to show a different side of myself. Ironically, the house had different plans for me because you're put into these stressful situations. You're trying to win this money. And, I would dare to say anybody who goes on a show like this is going to find the villain in them, for better or for worse.